One of my favorite documentaries, Fog of War, has to do with the conflict with the U.S. and Vietnam. And they're talking about how so much of the fighting was miscommunication.
Oh, really?
Miscommunication and then amplification, right? It's like the international equivalent of, I'm going back to your high school now. Mm-hmm. Like, but you said that, but no, I never did.
Yeah.
Who started it? He said and then you put language in there.
Mm-hmm. Broken telephone.
It's like, man, we could have been friends.
Yeah.
And so one of the things was in Vietnam, at least what comes out in that documentary is you had two opposing political systems, north-south. And the U.S. was in there to support and further the cause of democracy and also their own personal interests of having bases in the area and allies in the area and things like this, as the U.S. has a history of doing. And many years after the war was over, the Secretary of Defense from the United States ends up meeting up with his equivalent, the leader of the North Vietnamese.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, hey, we thought you were there to take us over. We thought that you were there to occupy us like the French had done in the past. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, we were just trying to we were just trying to protect the South and their interests and let them be independent. Mm-hmm. Small miscommunication, I mean, this is all in retrospect and who knows how much of it is true, but that small difference of like, no, we're protecting these guys getting beat up by you guys.
Right.
Versus we're invading you and we're going to take everything you have.
Yeah.
And you see how the language matters there when it comes to getting people to fight on your behalf. Because those people, that was not an easy war. And you had those people ready to go, ready to die. I mean, this dude yesterday or a couple of days ago on this show, he's talking about kamikaze pilots from Japan. How do you motivate these armies? You plug into this type of language that like do it pride and protection and anxiety and fear, and
the message is key.
Those Americans that come in to occupy you the same way the French have done in the past to take away your way of life.
Yeah.
You're willing to fight harder for that than, they just want to protect the democracy to the South, whatever. Mm-hmm. Again, like I'm obviously taking a very sophisticated documentary and breaking down one segment in the plainest terms possible. But I'm talking about the significance of communication in a situation like this and how important it's going to be to keep those lines open, those lines of communication, like to get information into and out of Russia and the Ukraine, however possible. Like how important that is.
Yeah.
Thousands in Russia protest Putin's assault on Ukraine. Some chant no to war. Look at that photo, man. Scroll up. Look at that photo.
Powerful.
Look at that photo.
Oh.
So you got to be her, but you also got to be the person taking the photo. Alexander Nemenov, willing to send that out to foreign press and get it published, and you got your name on it.
And he's in the thick of it.
He's still there.
Yeah.
And she's taken away. Damn. That's goosebumps right there. At least 705 people have been arrested today at the anti-war protests that have taken place in 40 Russian cities. The people don't want this, man. The people don't want this.
Good for the people, though, for standing up.
It's a risky move.
It's very risky.
People don't want it.
It's danger everywhere you look.
Oh, this is tough to
This is
watch.
so hard to watch, man. These are human beings.
Yeah. How else are the people supposed to let the world know what they actually think?
Yeah.
That's it right now. They can't, what are they going to put a tweet? It's not going to reach enough people.
Yeah.
I really want to know what the hell Lex is going to do. He puts Putin on.
Yeah.
You can't really put pressure on him.